So here's the image brought in from the PDF file. So the way to do that is just to go to File, then Open. If you go Open Recent, here it is. There's a PDF file, and depending on how many pages are in that file, it'll toggle through them and give you all the listings for them. And if you know which one you're going to use, it'll talk about it. So it says it's one of 15 pages, gives you the title of the file, and gives you the size of how big this picture is. So it's much bigger than 8.5 by 11 by a couple inches, and the resolution is 300. 8-bit is for the color choice. So when you take a look at a couple of these, I'll just select this one here, maybe this one here, and click OK. And that image shows up so you can kind of see the microphone is the more of the red color coming in. So to change this, you have in the Layers palette, just to show this up here, and you can do it two ways. They're both almost identical to it, just one's a permanent one. When you right-click on the piece down below for the operations for it, you can take a look where you have brightness, levels, curves, exposure. You have the hue, saturation, or color balance that you can choose from. And when you click on this, it'll give you the window up here, and you can't really see the section, but it's brought it up onto this side. So when you take a look at color balance, for example, it gives you the three areas of midtones, shadows, and highlights. And this allows you to take a look. So you have cyan, magenta, and yellow on the left-hand side, red, green, and blue, so they work a little opposite of one another. But you can adjust these colors, and depending on which ones you're choosing from, in the shadow area, for example, you can increase the blue, so you're kind of downplaying the red, and you're getting a little bit of the color choice of RGB as well as the CMYK to kind of break that apart. So in the Layers panel, when you take a look, if you turn that off, this just operates it right above it. So the nice thing about doing it from the layers is that it's not disrupting the actual layer beneath it permanently. You can turn it on or off, or actually just trash this layer. The other option is under Image Adjust, where it has the same listing that you're going to get from here, only when you do it from this direction up in the menu, this is where the original software had it for that section, then you get these permanently apply to that layer. So if you ever want to go back, here's the symbol for it, and once it clicks on it, this will bring it back. And you notice that this layer kind of is offset from that one. So I'll go for another one here. If I go to Levels, Levels takes the pixels from 0 to 256. It says 255, but it's really 256, and you can increase the dark pixels or reset the what it's doing is resetting the light and the dark, and then you have a mid-tone slider to adjust the tones from there. So I didn't get a really good picture. It's a little blurry in there, but again, this is offset for this one, so this is applied to that bottom layer. So that's what it looked like at first with a little color and the level change. So you don't need to do this on this photograph first, but if you want to use it as a sample to work from or to draw from, that's giving you that option to set that up. So that's just a quick color primer with any of the photographs that you have.